In our prior discussions, we've talked about how important note-taking is to completing what you need to complete in Summit Learning. What we haven't done yet is dive into how to take those notes. Summit has an excellent section for exploring this in their Resources tab. You can go into learning strategies and individually look at each of those different note-taking methods. There is, however, a ton of information there. So what I wanted to do in this video was just introduce the main methods that they talk about and show you where you can go to get some help and different resources. But why take notes in the first place? Summit Learning does an excellent job of providing a ton of different resources to go to and look at whenever you have an objective that you're struggling on in a power focus area. The reality with those different resources, though, is that you need to do more than just click it and read it, or click it and look at it, or click it and watch it. You need to do something to record your thoughts. And that's where note-taking comes in. You're going to look at note-taking three ways. You'll look at outline notes, Cornell Notes, and how to take notes on video resources. Let's start with the outline method. An outline is a tool to organize ideas and show the relationship between one idea to another. Outlines are a way to capture main topics, subtopics, and details. Writing your notes in an outline format helps you to easily see which ideas are most important and which ideas are related to each other. You've probably already taken notes in the outline method before. Basically, what you're doing with the outline method is taking a big idea and breaking it into smaller, more digestible ideas. Here's a really well organized example of some science notes that do just that. They take a big idea or a big question and they break it down. After watching this video, you'll look at some examples of people putting together outline notes. I personally really like this method because it allows me to organize things in a way that I can easily go back to later and study. Cornell Notes are the next major note-taking strategy that you're going to look at, and Cornell Notes are an organized way to record and learn new information. Cornell Notes are really popular, and they were invented by a professor at Cornell University and are used by students at pretty much every level. Cornell Notes do require you to set up your notes beforehand in a certain way. Cornell Notes ask you to break your paper down into different sections, a section for notes, keywords and comments, and a summary. Once you've done that, your page ends up looking sort of like this, with main sections divided up by lines. The end result ends up looking really nice and allows you to take your notes in a very organized manner, putting keywords and questions in the left-hand column, then going on with your main notes in the biggest block. When you finish, you take a summary of the notes that you can go back to and study later. Cornell Notes are 100% worth the extra effort it takes to get them ready, because they will save you a ton of time when you actually do have to study for a quiz or a test. Or in the case of Summit Learning, when you have to take those content assessments, especially if you don't pass those the first try. There's also an excellent resource in the Cornell Notes section. It's a PDF that you can go to and click, and it has a page of Cornell Notes already set up for you. If you're able to print this off, you've got pretty much a perfect page of Cornell Notes ready to go. Finally, Summit has a section specifically geared towards helping you take video notes. We know that videos are an important resource to help you learn, but you need to take good notes to help you understand and remember that new information. This section also has just some interesting tips and how-to advice going through any type of note-taking that you should pay attention to. There's also this already set up, incredibly nice page for taking video notes that you should 100% take a look at, whether to print it out and use on your own, or to kind of copy the template that they have and use that template as something you take video notes with. There's spots for time, spots for main ideas, and spots for any of the key ideas or questions that you want to put down. One of the things you're going to be asked to do today is to go to these individual sections for each of the different types of note-taking strategies. And don't just go to the main page. Click these different subheadings and explore the different parts of note-taking so that you can get a deeper understanding. When you leave this video, explore the different how-to videos for each note-taking strategy that I'll post. Explore each section under the Learning Strategies tab on Summit Learning, and start thinking about which strategy you might use in different note-taking situations, and be ready to answer questions on each type. That concludes today's discussion. Good luck looking deeper into each of the individual note-taking strategies, and thanks for watching.